All right, in the last part of the lesson, we're just going to practice graphing and then again stating domain and range. So to graph, we have to know the center, the A value, the B value, and the direction. Okay. So let's just start by identifying all of that information. Okay. So this is going to be vertical because the bigger number is underneath the y term. The center is going to be -6,3. The A value is the square root of 64, so 8. And the B value is the square root of the smaller number, so square root of 25 is 5. Okay. So once we have that information, it's going to be really easy to graph and then to identify the domain and range. Okay, so we just make our graph here. So we want to start with our center point. So we're going to go left 6, up 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So here's our center. And then it's vertical. So from our center, we're going to go up and down our A value. So that's going to be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then horizontal is the covertex, so left and right are B values, so 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just connect it together into the best ellipse that we can make. So roughly something that looks like that. Okay. And then the domain and range. So again, domain is this way. So we just need to identify the x values here. So let's see. So that's -1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is going to go from -11 to -1 for the domain. And then our range is up and down. So this one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is at -5. 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that would be our domain and range. And then we are done with that problem. All right, so next one, same directions, but before we can identify the center A and B, we have to rewrite it. So again, we just do that by regrouping, so x's together and y's together. So 7x squared minus 56x plus y squared plus 6y, and then we're going to subtract that 93 over. So we're going to have to factor with the x's. So let's see, factor out a 7. So x squared, and then 56 divided by 7 is going to be 8, so minus 8x. And then we're going to leave room to complete the square. Plus y squared plus 6y, room to complete the square, equals -93, and then we are adding those same numbers on the right. So again, we're factoring out a 7, so I need to make sure I'm putting a 7 here. Okay, so 7 parenthesis, and then we will have x minus 4 squared, and then 16 and 16. And then for the y's, this will be y plus 3 squared. So 3 squared would be 9. Okay, so again, we're just combining. So 7 times 16, so this will be 112. So if we subtract 93, that's going to be, so this will be 19, and then plus 9 will be 28. Okay, so this will be equal to 28. And then we need this to be a 1, so our next thing is we're going to divide everything by 28. And then simplify. So 7 will over 28 will reduce to, so x minus 4 squared over 4 plus, and then this is still going to be 28, and then equals 1. So larger numbers underneath y, so vertical. The center will be 4, -3. A is going to be the square root of 28. So that we can simplify to be 2 square root of 7, And then to graph it, we're going to also need the approximation. So we would want to use our calculators to take the square root of 28. So roughly 5.3. And then our b value is the square root of 4, so that's just going to be 2. Okay, so again, we're just going to graph all of that. Oh, whoops, so I have to go over, 4, that should be good enough. Let's see here. All right, so starting with the center, so 4, -3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So here's our center. So vertical, so we're going to go up and down our A, so about 5.3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit away. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit past. And then we're going to go 2 to the left and right. So 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then we're going to connect it into that oval shape. So the domain, again, is left and right. So it's going to be between these 2 points. So from 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 to 6. And then our range is going to be up and down. Now remember, we did an approximation. So when we write our range, I want an exact value. So we're going to use our radical for this. So since we're moving up and down, we're going to take the y value of our center, so -3. And then we would subtract it to get this point. So minus 2 squared of 7, comma. And then again, we're going to take that y value of -3, and then we're going to add 2 squared of 7 in a bracket. So then that's going to be our final answer, and it will also conclude section 4.